All right, Coach. You guys have played two series with two tournaments. You will head into this series against Cal State Bakersfield at 3-4. How do you evaluate 3-4 right now?
Well, I wish we were 6-1, and we could be. That's the funny thing. And I really don't like when coaches say, well, we should be 6-1 and we could be 6-1, but we really could be. And we've taken the games we've lost. We've taken, except for Georgia Tech, which was a really close game all the way. We took leads into the 6th, 7th, 8th, and even 9th innings in those games. And like I said to Ralph yesterday or the day before, every single one of those games has come down to one or like a walk that we, in the 9th inning, a couple times we've walked the leadoff guy. Riley walks a guy to take us into extra innings. And those things kind of come back and hurt us a little bit, but very, very small things between us being 3-4 and 5-2 or 6-1. So I feel good in one regard that our hitters, we're not like hitting on all cylinders right now. We will. It's a veteran team that I think you just kind of let them go a little bit and they'll settle in. But as soon as Shave gets going, as soon as Tanner gets really going, our lineup's going to be a different lineup.
You know, and I know the record's not what you want, but as you mentioned, you guys are playing really good. I mean, there are phases of the game where you guys are really playing well right out of the gate. I mean, a couple players that even stand out. I talked with Brock Hale yesterday, and Nate Favero, and Schneeman is the leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
Those guys have really started out strong. What else do you like about what you're seeing?
Well, I mean, we're going about the game the right way. We're playing with a sense of urgency, but there's not too much anxiety when we get down. Like I said, it's a veteran team, and I think that's what allows me to sleep at night right now is I know they're going to just kind of come around. We're so close. It's not like we're getting beat 6-1, 7-1. This probably goes against what my coaching abilities, but we're more talented than every team we played, with the exception of Georgia Tech, in my opinion. And we matched up evenly with Georgia Tech, I believe. But as we go through this, I told the team we're built for the long haul. This team's not, we're not going to go 3-4 and panic. We're getting ready for league play. We've played a much tougher schedule this year already in the first 2 weeks than we had last year. We tried to set up a tough schedule, but it was just the teams last year just didn't play well, or they weren't as good as we thought. So we've played really good teams, and Bakersfield 6-2. They're going to be a good team, and then of course Santa Barbara next week and UConn the next week. World Series team and a recent regional team. So it doesn't get any easier before league play, but that's what we want. We want to be tested as we go into league play.
I've also been really impressed with the overall performance of the starting pitching. What have been your thoughts on the starters?
Well, I mean, they've been tremendous. Maverick and Brady have been tremendous, and Kendall, his first start last Saturday was great. Had a little arm tenderness I don't know if it was that or if he's a little bit anxious kind of after his surgery, kind of felt something in there, but he feels really good right now, and he'll start on Saturday. Those are guys that run it up around 90, low 90s, and have the 3-pitch mix for strikes, and so I feel really good right now about, knock on wood, without injuries, with going into Brady Corliss has been great for us. He's been more than we have expected. Just his attitude, the way he goes about things, and obviously how dominating he's been on the mound.
You said that Kendall will get the day 3, the Saturday game. Do you think, are you starting to lean one way or the other with a permanent Saturday?
Yeah, I think Kendall, again, he had bone chips taken out of his elbow a year ago, and so we'll be careful with him. But he's rehabbed and he's done all his things, and he's healthy right now. If he stays healthy, he'll be that 3rd game starter right now. And then we kind of look for that midweek guy who we're going to put into that midweek game, and we've got a lot of options there, good quality options, or we can go staff days. But I'd like to get that 4th guy settled so we kind of have a 1, 2, 3, and 4 going throughout the year.
All right, you mentioned that the Cal State Bakersfield's good team, 6-2. What should fans expect that'll be tuning in to watch those games from the opponent?
Well, Trent Pratt, our assistant who does the scouting reports, has told us that they're not overpowering on the pitching side, but they do throw strikes, and they make you be patient at the plate. If we start chasing balls off the plate, then we're going to get in trouble. That's how they stayed close with Utah and beat Utah once. They beat Santa Barbara. I mean, it's a good quality team. On the offensive side, they're going to be really competitive. They're not going to give up too many outs. They're not going to be easy outs. If we make pitches and play catch, we should be okay in this series. But we're playing on somebody else's home field that's been outside all the time, and that's a challenge. I mean, we've gone from the Eastern time zone to the Pacific time zone, back to the Mountain time zone, and now to the Pacific time zone. And guys at this age and this level, unless Tanner Chauncey's are going to be okay with it, and Shaver's they're going to be okay with it. But some of the younger guys, it's an adjustment that they have to get through. And as you look at our schedule, we're home against Santa Barbara, home against UConn, and then it's home, or it's away, home, away, home, away, home for the rest of the season. And so this is really, this non-conference schedule is really going to get us prepared for our league play.
One other thing, last thing before I let you go, one other thing that's really stood out to me is the play of the catchers.
Yeah.
Whether it's Bronson Larson or DC Clausen, boy, those guys have played well.
Yeah, when I went and saw DC at Mater Dei High School when he was a 9th grader, he wasn't playing varsity, and he was taking infield. And I came back and told Trent, he looks like a baby deer, a doe, just kind of long knock-kneed. And right now he's got a better body, but he's still a little bit running around with his head cut off. But he's a good player. I mean, he is a really, really good player, putting together some good at-bats. And we were hoping that when the lights came on that he would do what he's doing right now. It's going to be interesting to see what he's like midway through the season, because I think once he gets college games under his belt, he's going to be pretty unbelievable. What's nice about Bronson, too, is his bat starts to come around, and then we can put him in left field, and he's serviceable out in left field. And so it really gives us an added, when he's swinging it, it gives us another option to, like if Kyle's not able to play, if he's got a sore hand, we can put Bronson out there, move Keaton to center field, and put DC behind the plate. It makes it nice for us.
Great stuff, Coach. Thanks for the time, and good luck in California.
Thanks, Shep.